it was interesting because I was interested ever since the iPhone came out. I was like, okay, this is like going to change everything, and so I wanted to build apps for a while, even like before you could have apps in the App Store. And so I had started experimenting and trying to build some apps when the App Store first came out, and it was really a struggle. It was like there was a lot less resources on how to do it back then, and it was just like so I like tried a few times and just like couldn't break through. But so it was actually this idea for grades that really helped me break through, because I was able to kind of have something where I was like, okay, I would use this myself, so I'm kind of motivated to actually to build this. And then what I did is I started designing it, and with some mock-ups and stuff, and I started showing some friends, and they were all like, I would really like this too. So that was also like a lot of great motivation. It was like, okay, there's actually people who would like to use this, and then a kind of an additional layer of motivation that really helps me, and I found out helps me generally now, is essentially I started building the thing in public. I started a blog about it on tappity.com. And that's actually, there was a ton of benefits to that, but one was just like, there started being some people that followed kind of what I was doing. I was posting designs, I was posting like different things and ideas, and what I was learning from other people that were building the best apps. Because kind of my kind of tagline for the blog was like, how to build successful apps, even though I'd never done it, because I was trying to like learn from everybody who was doing it, and kind of synthesize that. And so that was very motivating, because then I had people following that, and it was like, okay, if I drop this now, it's like, public. And it took about a year to finish it, kind of between school, and I actually was working another job. So it was like, kind of between things. But all of that did help kind of motivate me to finish, and release it out there. I think part of it is just getting into it enough to really find the joy in it itself, because you're replacing other activities. Like I didn't play many video games while I was doing this. Like, you've got to kind of get to the point where you're enjoying it. But then there's also like tough times that you have to push through where you're definitely not enjoying it. How do you get through that? I don't know. I mean, I think part of it is just like some of the stuff that I mentioned. For me, it was just like, that got me through some of the tougher times. But just like, okay, there's other people that are involved. There's other people watching, and also, I think just that kind of end goal that I was like, I want to prove to myself that I can do this. One that was just like a good motivation was I had, like, I think I mentioned, this entrepreneurship class. And so, kind of I would bring progress updates and stuff there. Both, it was kind of a nice, like, there's a fellow students who are into entrepreneurship and stuff. Actually, some of which I've stayed in touch with, and have helped me in different ways over the years. Certainly, like, just, being on campus, like I said, kind of the first few employees were just students at UNC Charlotte who were my friends. So that was, that was cool. And then I think I mentioned also I had it was called Venture Prize at the time, but now the 49er Foundry and everything. They were generous to give us some office space to work in the Ben Craig Center, which was amazing, because before that I was like working in the basement of my house, and it was like the winter, and I had like space heaters because it wasn't heated down there, and it was like not great. So it was awesome to have some space to work, and for like also to like especially once we started having clients and stuff, to have the clients be able to have a space to come in and not be my cold basement. Those are a few things that came to mind. Lots of individual like mentors and stuff that I leaned on.